Hello, everybody. Hope you have a good Tuesday evening. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for watching. I want to mention before I start that I changed some things around again. So please let me know if any of the levels, if any of the volume sounds a bit odd. Most importantly, let me know if I get robo voice, because I've been having that problem recently with the noise gate software I've switched to using, and I want to make sure that doesn't happen on stream, so I will switch back to my regular microphone settings if necessary. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm really excited for tonight. I had actually planned on continuing Metroid Prime, and Xenoblade Chronicles X was what I was considering playing when I finished Dragon Quest Builders, which is still a month or two away. But once I got Xenoblade set up in a manner that would let me play it emulator on my computer, I was like, oh, this is gorgeous. I don't want to wait. So we're starting that tonight instead of waiting a month or two. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I have a setup that I hope is functional. The gamepad's going to be in the top left corner. I made it kind of tiny, so it might be hard for you to see, but it's easy for me to see on my side, and the only thing in there that's really noteworthy is just map-related stuff along other menus. So it's probably not going to be a huge issue, but we shall see. I probably should have set this up before I started, but oh well. I think all that is fine, honestly. I'm not going to be playing online because I didn't go to the effort to set the emulator to allow for it, and that's a lot of work, and I'm lazy, so. The main reason I'm playing this on the computer instead of on my Wii U, which is actually still sitting plugged up to my TV, and I could have used the Elgato, is that we're getting 60 frames a second in the emulated version. I just really wanted to enjoy that. It is emulated, so hopefully there won't be too many bugs and glitches, but that might be a thing. Welcome, Sunglassia. Also, hey, Rev, good to see you too. I kind of knew if anybody wanted to watch this stream, it would be you, Rev.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Boy. Oh, right, to make somebody. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm glad you caught the notification. That's or I'm glad you caught the stream anyway. That's weird that no notification went out. Well, I know one went out, but it's weird that you didn't get it. I think I'm going to design a character since I was originally going to play this in place of Dragon Quest Builders 2 when I finished that. Let's make a character who looks like my Dragon Quest Builders 2 character. So I guess by default we would need to go with this one. That is getting too purple. I guess I'll go with that. I'll add some freckles even though the Dragon Quest Builders 2 character did not have freckles. Section for now. Oh, what else here? That might be closer. I kind of like the fringe on this one now. I'll stick with that one. Keep hitting the wrong button. Hitting the wrong button is a thing for me in every game I play. Jeez. No, I haven't, but that will happen. Let's see. Where's the blue stuff? That's good enough. I don't remember what my eyes look like in Dragon Quest Builders. Got some weird pupil options. Ooh, no, definitely not that last one. Let's just go with the default. Oh, I didn't actually choose that. That's a funky look. Let's go with it. I don't want to get too wild on that. I always tend to just go with the default on that kind of thing. Oh boy, that's a tough choice.
Hey there.
Success!
Here goes. Oh, all right. What?
Is that it?
Okay. Y'all let me know what you think, but I'm leaning towards classic. Because I didn't play this game originally with either of the classic voices, and that old school Xenoblade 1 action is a little bit nostalgic.
What? What? Shall we then?
Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, that's everything. It does look yourself immediately. There's a lot of hints
External access confirmed.
just on that screen about
Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
yeah, this might be a trip to play knowing everything I do about the game's story later.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
Sure is compiling a lot of new stuff as we go.
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
All right. Because we knew this was coming.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move?
Oh boy. This is straight out of Final Fantasy XIV.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
All right, now I remember how to actually play this game, which I haven't played in about 3 or 4 years now. Oh, that's... Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, it was a little weird at first, but it seems like it starts out inverted. I thought it didn't. And that screwed me up, but it looks like we're good. All right. I mean, there's not a whole lot it lets me do at this point anyway, so... Come back and explore this area after I remember how to play thoroughly. Maybe I should look around now,
Most
though.
of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right?
I didn't even remember it being night. What's going to happen next makes me think that
homeworld.
night probably did happen originally and on purpose.
It used to be anyway.
But I didn't remember the rain either.
Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between 2 alien forces. And destroyed. Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
As long as they're coming to us.
Engaging! Lay down some fire for us!
Flame grenade! Soul hammer! Oopsie daisy! Fire away!
Oh, of course I killed her right when... right when the kill of it all started.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know. Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Still feels like the camera's acting up. Maybe that's just me having to get used to it. Because it's definitely inverted. Okay, I don't see anything here to pick up now. I vaguely remember there's something here if I come back significantly later in the game. but that's definitely not the case right now. Hi, read along. Thank you for the resubscription. Really appreciate that. I forgot you have to actually mash buttons to pick stuff up. To an extent.
Open fire! Now! Target in sight! Shadow strike! Nice. Move in and do some damage.
That immersion is a little bit...
Yay! We win! I can feel myself getting stronger.
Wow, that... Did she re-record for this game, or was that clip straight from Xenoblade 1? That was a...
I'm gonna go all
You're
out.
off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Scream edge!
Clone armor.
You know, she had to re-record, because there's some abilities in here that you didn't have in the first
Got
game
it.
at all.
Let's move.
I don't have to fight everything in here, but... Kind of reflex I want to explore. This game is big about exploration. Like, the entire game is just a lot of exploration, so... Skipping things and not looking around is just going to be anathema to how this game operates. Oh god, I wish. Well, I would probably play it even if it was available on the Switch, but they really need a port to the Switch. They, I have no idea. That's like one of the last 2 or 3 major games on the Switch, or on the Wii U that they never got around to porting, that I would like to see. But no, I'm playing this on computer.
Smashes the worm.
Oh, whoops. I didn't have any Swift weapons. I don't even know when that happened.
Flame grenade. Clone armor. Hammer. They're wide open up here. Shoot 'em.
It's a really slow attack.
They're wide open up here. Shoot 'em.
Yeah, that's true.
Scream edge!
Yay!
If this had to do like all the side quests,
Let's
or even
move.
just exploring, there's so much I'm gonna miss. So definitely gonna be doing a lot of running around. No. That's just a regular pickup. I guess I can go over there and get that. Redacted. I think I know who you're talking about, but...
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Flame grenade. Thor hammer. Chrome armor.
The chrome armor one is not...
Destroy. Move in and strike.
I've lost my balance.
Sliding slinger.
Oh, really need to get back to the city so I can get better weapons. I mean, I'll get there
Flame
eventually.
grenade.
I like staying ranged in like so many games I play.
Yay! We win.
We got it. Let's move.
And that's probably not going to change anytime soon, so... let's move on. Ah! No, let me get that, because it's sitting right there. I installed some extra graphics packs. I see they're...
Sky's the limit with me. Let's get on with it.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Shadow strike.
Look at it sitting duck.
Sliding. Slinger.
Soul hammer!
The extra graphic packs are going to stop the load in. Still, it's really good at 60 frames a second, though.
Chrome armor.
Why did you switch it?
Sliding. Slinger.
Is there something about that ability that just automatically switches
We've
to
got a
the
way to
knives?
We got it. Let's move.
I gotta figure that out.
Let's get on with it.
Engaging.
Look
Lay
at
down
it
some
sitting
fire
duck.
for me. Sliding. Slinger.
Slip edge.
Ah!
Soul hammer!
This is a long game to watch somebody play through. Which is funny for me to say that when y'all are gonna watch it on Tuesdays. It's gonna take a long time, but...
Slip edge.
Sliding. Slinger.
We've got a way to go.
Nice work.
Alright, here's the good part that I hope will be really stunning at 60 frames a second. We'll see.
The rain's starting to let up. Just in time for sunrise.
Well, I guess some have been raining in the original, because that's part
Follow
of the
me.
test.
I promise you're gonna love this.
Oh, that makes sense. This is not the music for Primordia. Oh, that's a weird screen tearing. I don't know if that was intended.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell.
Oh,
We need to
boy.
learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together. We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home.
There's some weird flickering in there, but...
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
Alright, auto run is the thing. Forgot about that. One of many things I've forgotten about in this game. It's telling me where the thing is. There's a lot of these camps you can pick up quests from. And the camps themselves are teleport points. What was that? Ah. Oh, that's right. You can, I can't remember. I don't think you can set the time and day through your menu like the other two Xenoblade games, but you can just walk up to these things at the camps and do it that way, so it's... Let's head to the city. There's a lot of stuff to do with the city that will help me get on my feet. It's probably the better option anyway. It's... Oh, thank you.
Piece of cake!
That's 21 kid.
I didn't expect that!
Oh boy. Oh, that thing's below. Those guys are big. And that one's gonna see me whatever I do, so...
Open fire! Now!
Sliding slinger!
Flame grenade!
Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike!
Slip egg! Now we're busy! Take the attacks to them! Chrome armor! Assault hammer! I
wasn't bad.
haven't rolling up my sleeves.
Really? You look a little shaken up.
That pig was free at me. It sat on me, that's free at me. I might not even need to have that gamepad view on the Twitch screen in all honesty, because really nothing is... I thought it would be useful for map stuff, but I can't remember. Right now it does not seem to be useful for anything.
I'm gonna go all
They're
out.
off guard. Stagger them with a melee
Flame
attack.
grenade!
Shadow strike!
Slip edge! I'm feeling pretty
Lightning
good!
ice!
What's
Move in and do some
that?
damage.
Chrome armor!
I
Come
owe
over
you
to
one.
Elma. It probably seems like the smarter play here.
Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike.
When I hit hard.
Upper hand.
Yay! We win!
Nice work.
I'm getting class XP, admittedly. Oh, that guy's big. We're not gonna fight that one. And I don't want to risk getting into a fight with it because I got aggroed by the other guys, so let's, Now we're supposed to go this way anyway, so let's bypass him, or it. Find the level 3 guys over here. Actually, you know what? Let's keep going. Although there is something up that way on the map, but again, stopping to explore now before we get to the town is just gonna not waste my time.
Smashes the worm! Flame grenade!
Shadow strike! Appreciate it.
Soul hammer!
Stream edge!
Slip edge! Now we're good! Take the attacks to them!
Could you switch weapons? Please, though. That's why I won't button.
Control it, Columbo! Just shoot it! Slip edge! That one wasn't for you two! Don't let up! Flame grenade!
Use an aura! Get control of the battle!
Oh, dang.
Shadow strike! Force!
Now we're stuck on a hole.
That thing,
Sliding! Chemical neutralized! Switch to close
if she
range
can kill the other
combat!
one in 15 seconds, then that's probably gonna happen. I got greedy. Well, since I got greedy and more than I just stood in the way of the charge attack and didn't actually get out of the way. But on the plus side, you don't lose too much time. You literally just go back to the last landmark. So no game overs, no back to the title screen, just a little bit of progress lost, and that's it. I think you keep all the items that you got since that happened, so you don't even really lose that much progress. Also gonna move on. And this time I'm just gonna skip these guys. Oh well.
Engaging! Lay down some fire for me!
Oh, do we aggro with that? The big guy too. Alright, well I'm gonna stay back and let Elma
Sliding!
deal with that one.
Flame grenade! Soul hammer!
Appendage destroyed! Move in and
When I
strike!
hit, I'm gonna bomb.
Hospital neutralized! Switch to close range combat! Sliding! Thrown armor! I owe you one.
This will be an interesting game for you to watch me play then. Wow, she had a lot of damage there.
Nice! Move in and do some damage!
Now we're stuck on a
When I hit, I'm gonna bomb.
no piece of
Flame grenade! That one wasn't for you two! Don't let up!
Sliding nice! Move in and do some damage!
When I hit, I get bomb.
Thrown armor! Appreciate it!
Soul hammer!
Shadow strike! Sliding! We got it. Let's move.
Oh boy.
I can feel myself getting stronger.
I will say that's the fun part of this game. It's just
feeling it.
thank you for that. That's kind of the fun part of this game, though, just running to areas that you should not be, and because you were dumb, and then dying brutally to monsters that are. I mean, that's the thing in every Xenoblade game. But I feel like it's even easier to do in this game because the areas are so big, and there's really only 5 zones, 5 like named zones. Very appropriate. Oh boy. Oh, that really hurts them. That's a big guy. Can I sneak around? Maybe. Oh, but I gotta go that way. Oh well. Oh well, if I die, I die. Try and run behind it. Nice. Ooh, look at that big guy up there. That is absolutely an immovable Gonzalez situation. We're not going up there. Oh, bit of slowdown. Load in as I get close to the city, maybe. Well, the enemies are going to be lower level here anyway, because I'm at the city gates, so.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The White Whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the West Gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside. Rexes. Wild. We can't leave them roaming here. Not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready? Be like this.
The early bird smashes
my
the worm. Flame grenade. Chrome armor.
Fire now! Melee attacks!
When I hit, I hit hard. Soul hammer! Oopsie daisy! Fire away. Are you kidding? Who built this clunker? Just shoot it!
Strength comes from experience. That's true on every front. Early bird. Sliding! Flame engine destroyed! Move in and strike!
Taunt?
Shadow strike!
Flame grenade! When I hit, I hit hard. Chrome armor.
Appreciate it.
Probably could have dealt with getting here earlier and not letting it get made, but this is a scripted battle, so
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
as it keeps moving, but you see enemies are
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
I won't give you a second to breathe.
Now, fire!
Oh, she just killed the wheel while I wasn't even paying attention.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in.
So as
Who
somebody
knows?
that's only played
Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
or only seen the original Xenoblade, the biggest difference in X, the biggest difference is I feel like X has a much greater focus on exploration over story. The story is still here. The story is actually very interesting to the point where I hope that we get a port on the Switch and also an announcement of a sequel, because I want to know what happens. But the story is more parsed out into side quests beyond just what's in the major chapter. And that was kind of in Xenoblade 2, but still, there's more of a focus on exploration in this game. Like, a lot of this twist involves you. Oh, look at all that flicker. Jeez. The downsides of emulation here. A lot of the story is just about you exploring the entire world and mapping it out. So that combined with the Hiroyuki Solano music is just quite a bit different than the Xenoblade games, and it's a lot of the reason why people didn't like this game as much.
Thanks.
But I like this game a lot personally, so. Please understand. Yeah, and one major thing about this, it's actually very similar to Breath of the Wild, is the mentality of everything you see, you can explore. Everything you see. There's a big guy you can fight significantly later in the game. So we'll be exploring all that eventually. There is a lot of fighting though, and there's the combat in this game a little bit. Oh jeez, look at that dude. The combat in this game is a lot more complex than in both Xenoblade 1 and 2, which is to its detriment, honestly, in some cases. But if you get it, you have a lot of fun with it. Right, Monolith Soft was involved. They were brought in for contract work on Breath of the Wild, so they probably did have a lot of... Yeah. Alright, let's enter the city. Prologue in progress, 5 out of 5. Oh snap. I'm hearing that too, so that's actually on my side. But I'm not sure how to fix that.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now.
There's one thing I can try in a second.
We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
Oh, that flicker. Yeah, couldn't you have picked it?
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees.
I don't want to see a reference in LA, but like still, come on.
Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Yeah, you're all right. The 60% thing is just that's rude. For the prologue, you missed that. Yeah, it's definitely set in the real universe. This game takes place a couple months after an intergalactic war happened over Earth in 2059, involving two alien races that destroyed. Welcome to Earth. Involving two alien races that basically destroyed Earth. lot of survivors tried to leave by way of massive spaceships, arcs, and only a couple actually got off planet. Most of the rest were blown up. The arcs took off from like every city, every major city, and most of them were blown up. And of course, the one out of the US, out of Los Angeles, made it out just fine, or whatever. So yeah, this game takes place on another months after that, and so this is very definitively in the real world, so to speak.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Oh boy.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of all
2 days ago,
our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly
From political aide to Director General in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be Emperor by next month.
for a better NLA and a better
Irina?
tomorrow.
Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
I have an idea that might fix audio pop, and I'm going to try it real quick. We're just going to hang out on the screen for a second. Excuse me while I do some resets in the background. Okay, no. That might work, but if it's going to cause some significant audio problems, that's unfortunately going to have to wait for another stream. I'll try and fix that after the stream, though.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel, and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for Best Ass Kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
I will note that there are a lot of things that just got mentioned in chat that do get explained over the course of the game. I won't go into any detail now. You'll find out when we get there, but... Yeah, it's a lot of lore.
Really?
Oh, the flicker is...
Hey.
Yes! That's in fact exactly what I'm saying. The flicker is really annoying, but the flicker is like an intrinsic part of the emulation with this game.
Really?
If I turned off the 60 frames per second, that would fix it. It would just happen a little less. It's kind of annoying, but...
Hey!
Oh no. Yeah, there's stuff I need to do to get away from you. Call me a pretty gal. Don't want none of that. Island transport. Okay, that's... Oh, that's interesting. Why won't it let me, even though I could go to that... Oh, it's blocking the elevator off specifically. You're probably not wrong, honestly. Yeah, if you think this music is interesting, you haven't heard anything yet. For example, the daytime version of this theme. Yeah, I did mention that again, but to clarify that, Hiroyuki Sawano did the entire soundtrack for this game, so,
Wow, let's see.
if you didn't know what to expect for the music going in, now you basically Kill La Kill, Attack on Titan, like that soundtrack style is basically this entire game. Yeah, that too. Well, that was me. I took out some of them. I actually love the music in this game. The vocals are nonsensical when they come in some tracks like this one, but for the most part, the music in this game is amazing. Oh, that flicker.
Damn it!
Yeah, my apologies. That would have been appropriate. Yes.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt... Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma.
Good thing
How'd it
you
go
had
out
an
there?
introductory text explaining who this person
would
is.
This be one of the you-know-whos? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
to do that.
Yeah. Well, that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
Are you just gonna leave the Gundam sitting there?
I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Alma and Lem will be required party members for a long time. But there are a lot of optional party members that will be able to pick up a pit in the 4th slot. You can only have 4 people maximum in your party as you go. Something like 12 characters altogether, I think. Maybe a little less, I can't remember for sure. But that's good anyway.
Hey!
What transport was she talking about, first of all?
Hey!
I think there is an explanation for that, though. It's like... I forget the details, but all those track names from this game are like... something like the dates that he created up, plus like zone identifiers, and it's just like random numbers and letters, but it's literally just a gigantic ID for the zone, the date, and where the track place, something like that. What transport was she talking about? I don't see anything. It's very obvious. Yeah, pretty much. I forgot these things existed, honestly. Yeah, you forever stop using these things after, like, Chapter 3. Even before your skull gets flat, when you just have one.
You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the Industrial District, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the Administrative District, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the Commercial District. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet.
Accurate.
To your right, the Residential District. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the Administrative District, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs.
Yeah, these track titles are something else.
And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the Administrative District, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Okay, that's unironically one of my favorite tracks in the game,
better
though.
not keep them waiting.
Don't worry.
The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
I fully admit that that song is cheesy as
That
hell,
road
but
there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
I love it nonetheless.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
That said, we're not hearing the song Don't Worry until like chapter 9 at the earliest, out of 12 chapters in this game, so... Oh, slow down.
What is it?
Granted, only because I'm not allowed to take it right now. Sure,
Here's what
do
I
you
know.
gotta say? I think she'll have more to say after I join the place. I guess for now we should just continue and go to the barracks and complete the story for this first chapter. Like, there's so much to do, but oh right, gotta get to level 2. There's so much to do, you really just gotta get to a point where you have the ability to run around. Trying to explore it too early is just... Oh, Regina.
Well...
No, I'm thinking of something else. Somebody else. Actually, no, let's keep going. I'm thinking of a particular NPC who has a very interesting side story, but that's not her.
Sky's the limit.
Slowdown is a little annoying. We'll deal with it, but
And here we are, the Blade Barracks.
I want to see if there's some stuff in the
Consider
inventory I
yourself our
can
guest
do
until
later.
we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi.
Miss Cool. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
I can use some tea right now. Should have made some before the stream if I was going to do it. Yes. A lot of the characters on this game come
Allow
more
me
from
to formally
Xenosaga.
introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision.
I can't remember what next thing you're talking about.
She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
It's been a long time since I played this game, so...
From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I can't even remember that.
Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
I mean, that could be referring to literally everything in this game, but I'm sure a specific scene you're talking about, and I can't remember what the details of that scene. Let me start about this.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there.
I'm not
Maybe
gonna
all
follow
of this
that.
could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma.
I didn't
What
even know
we
that was
do
the thing in the
know
original
is without
when I played
you,
it the first
there
time.
would have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But
what's up, Flag Fam? Welcome to all this.
Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Oh no.
Take a look at this.
Oh Lord.
The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers.
I love that.
All of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Yeah, I apologize. You all raided right in the middle of, like, Exposition City. This is just... I finished the prologue on Chapter 1, and now we're just in this massive amount of them explaining what we're even doing on this planet. Plot lore, yes. Lots and lots of plot lore. We're almost done, though.
Yes.
Fair enough.
All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
Space everything, really.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
The dark-skinned woman with the blue hair and the green-black outfit. That's me. That's the character I created.
We'll keep this briefing brief.
I tried to design her to look like my character from Dragon Quest Builders 2 because I was feeling dumb. And so, of course, her name in this game is also... that's the best name for characters in any game. The other two that you can see on the screen, the one with the white hair is Elma, the one with the black hair is Lin Koo. They are my allies. They are military / peace forces / lots of things people. And they just helped rescue me from the stasis pod I'm in and are like giving me a tour of the city basically and showing me how stuff is working. Okay, let me see. Glitching out how? Am I turning into a robot or is it just not audible sometimes or what? Okay, give me 1 second. I think I can fix that. You know what? Let me try this. Is that any better? Okay, this setting is problematic as well because this is my original mic and the gate and the compressor and all that stuff is just not as good as the software I was using, but the software I was using is apparently really just difficult. So I got to play around with the settings of that a lot and just figure stuff out. I apologize for that. I'll do that another night, but thank you for bringing that up and letting me know that that was an issue. So now I know it's still an issue. I thought I had fixed all the issues with it, but guess not. I was trying the NVIDIA RTX software because that has a noise gate that's significantly better than like the out-of-box stuff in Streamlabs and OBS, but it's been causing a lot of problems. Like I have robo voice sometimes when I play Final Fantasy 14 on Discord with other people, and it's just there's a lot of settings issues I think I gotta figure out. I feel like it's still good. It might be useful as a product, but definitely not for now, clearly. All right. Which way? Oh, right. This way. Hey, David Piano. Yeah, I saw your comment, but you made that comment right when I went live, so I can't do anything about it. But the NVIDIA thing would cause problems in OBS too, so I had to figure that out separately.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
That was great. I'm gonna geek out.
Now this girl gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction.
Oh, that's great.
Hold on, I'll just pull it up here 1 sec.
Lynn?
Oh, right.
Look, no king shaming on my channel.
Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons.
They're also stupid expensive.
And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around.
Even after I unlock Skells in Chapter 3,
imagine,
it's going to take a lot of money to grind to buy it.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test.
As the swag stream
Blades who go
always
above
does.
and beyond in
What's
their duties,
different?
and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me.
Oh, what?
Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Clearly I have a VOD to catch up on. Also, just like, what does that imply in a Danganronpa game? I don't know if I want to know what that entails.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
The major difference between
who's
Blade
giving this tour
and
anyway?
all those options you mentioned?
We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle
Oh
solo.
my god, Lynn.
And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Yeah, so the major difference between Blade and all those things you mentioned is that Blade actually is an acronym in this game. Except I don't remember, you all rated like right after Nagi explained it, and I've already completely forgotten what he said. So it's an acronym, but I can't remember what it stood for. Fair enough. I know where you're at because the Steam notification just popped up, but yeah, look away, appreciate it. They said over here.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is.
Yep, that's it.
A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sort of. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh,
Yeesh.
and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Okay, we're not actually gonna shop right now though, because there's other classes to unlock and they use specific weapons, and I'm not sure what class I want to go with yet. So buying weapons now would probably be a bad idea. But we'll go check them out anyway, because I literally have no choice.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell?
Oh, that was a... Speaking of a skull, there was one stopping behind me, but it went out of view.
Right, the door. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Hey!
Wait, what was that?
Hey!
Oh. somebody just saying something. The yellow flash towards me reminded me of when you're out in the world and you see the pickup items, so I thought there was a pickup, and I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. I'm inside the city. Anyway.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chosan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn,
Technically, yes,
seriously,
but
that's enough.
I would like to hurry up and join so I can get out on some missions.
We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Oh, 5,000 gold. Is that gold? I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to just like blitz through the story because I really just want to get out back into Primordia and just start running around, exploring, fighting creatures, getting my hands dirty. Alright, read along. I guess I'll try what you mentioned. I don't think I did this back when I originally played the game, so I didn't know it was a thing. But let's see the hilarity.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Alright, read along. I'm doing it. We'll see what happens.
Ms. Ku, how much do you know about life pods?
Life pods? You mean like from the white whale?
Yes, those life pods. Like the one Elma, a blade, rescued our friend here from. Emphasis on the word rescued. Because if you aren't released, you just sit there frozen in stasis. Forever.
So did you have an engineering question about life pods? Or is this all part of the guilt trip?
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, what'll it be, friend?
Oh boy. I don't want to do that again. I know I know it's very Dragon Questy, you can keep refusing, but no, let's just do it.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, she can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the cool
I will
kids
say
club.
that was a little bit more grim than I expect the Force Dragon Quest style answers to be, but
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid, filling in the blind spots, is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, that audio popping is
Frontier Nav probes can also detect the
mildly
general
annoying.
locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another
I
citizen.
have an idea of the fix for that, but I have to. That's not something I can do on stream, as I mentioned earlier, unfortunately.
So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Emma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe!
I need some better weapons for this, though. Oh my goodness. Go through them all.
Now it's right time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Piece of cake.
Alright, I need to go.
I could feel that in my bones.
Some of those are really
Man, am I
good. Some are
glad
better
we
than
pulled an
others.
assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on.
That camera shake was
Are we even
unnecessary.
sure the east gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Definitely was not the two of us.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does she know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
That would have been amusing, but
That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the east gate, shall we?
I was really trying to get to some action, though, so. I guess we have to do this first mission before I'm allowed to choose which department in Blade I can join. Oh, okay. So now there is stuff on the gamepad. So let me go back into Streamlabs and make the gamepad visible again, so you all can see that. Oh, good timing. It's daytime. So you can hear 30 seconds of the ridiculous daytime music. And by ridiculous, I mean fantastic. Oh wait, I've been wrong this entire time. No wonder I'm having so much trouble. The camera's not actually reversed. Much better.
Hey.
I don't need to talk to you about this. I was about to say I know what's up, but it's been 4 years since I played this game, so I don't actually know what's up. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's not fight the level 6 guys, though. It turning daytime was good timing, so you can actually see the environments as I go. Is that where... That is probably where I'm going, yes. Let me stop here. Talk to these people. I think he's the only one there. Just to register the fact that that was there. Oh, did it? Jesus. 1 second. Yeah, you're right. It's very weird. It does that every time I don't have Streamlabs as the...
What happened here?
As the active screen. I don't understand why that's a thing. Well, I gotta switch to OBS soon anyway, so we'll see if it's better there.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless...
Unless... what?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep, and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Let's inquire, because I know very well that I'm not going to be attacking that thing. That's a death sentence.
Tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in their area. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when you find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all. As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This'll be tougher than anything else we've faced.
I totally forgot about this mission. Good call. Let's get off to the side. Suppose we have to defeat it. Oh snap! Let's see. Do I have any better what class that requires. Both of those are better than what I got though, so. Forgot I could just do that. That's the best they're gonna get. Change my classes early? Oh, I know. Because I haven't done what I need to actually unlock them. You know what? I can't remember what you have to do to unlock it. The music is absolutely fantastic. One of my many, many favorite things about this game is just how amazing Hiroyuki Sawano's music is. That's not what I'm looking for. I guess you level the arts up in here still? Oh, yeah. How much BP do I have? 31. I forget what max class is. Is it 10? I think it's 20. Oh, interesting. I'll have to check that out. I'll leave Infuriate low. But I want to upgrade most everything else. Ah. Oh, that's expensive. Should I do that or Flame Grenade? Topple seems more important for now. Well, let's start with all of them, first of all. I don't think I can do all of them. I can only choose between one of these. Let's do that one. Oh, no, that one was less. Okay, we're good. Hiroyuki Sawano did an anniversary song for Knives Out? What? What? I gotta check it out, but that's a weird combination. Jeez. Oh, okay, that that makes a little bit more sense. It's 12 for all of them, so no more upgrades. Okay. All right, interesting. I'll leave all the defaults for that, honestly. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm probably still gonna get rocked. Let's see what happens.
It didn't have to be like this.
Fire carnival! Flame grenade! Shadow strike! Clone arms!
I owe
Hit
you
him
one.
again for me!
Yeah, we're on top of this now.
Wow!
Well, they're not losing a lot of health, so maybe we can do this. Just be very careful about it.
Flame flow!
I owe you one.
Sliding! Flame grenade!
Shadow strike.
Clone arms!
I owe you one.
Wow!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
soundtrack.
Off balance.
This song probably would have made it obvious.
Move in and keep it
Clone armor.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Mixed Mad Science. Appreciate that. Okay. They had to give me an easy tyrant for the first forced tyrant fight.
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Oh, I thought for the second they were going to make me use the gamepad. I feel like they do. I feel like all future probes, you actually click your gamepad, maybe?
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
The tyrant? Yes, I did kill it. I forgot that that first tyrant was a lot easier than pretty much every other
And
tyrant you can possibly run into
complete.
in this game.
We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See, at the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Level up! I think my cooking got better.
Ah, good old Lao. Sure, when I get a skill, maybe. So I will mention in response to your note there, Brealong, if you think that I'm not going to kill every single tyrant in this game by the time we're done with this game, you have another thing coming. I'm just going to leave it at that. That does require me to get to max level, get to max skill level, and then outfit myself really well, though, because just like in the original numbered Xenoblade games, this game has tyrants that are like up to 40 levels higher than your max level. Your max level in this game is only 60, if I remember correctly, unlike 99 in the Xenoblade 1 and 2. But you can run into tyrants up to level 100, and fighting a level 100 enemy at level 60 is fun. That's one word for it. It occurs to me I probably just could have teleported straight back to the barracks, but whatever, we'll take the long route. I mean, it's right around the corner. At this point, at least.
Great.
that's right, up here. Oh, Vandom's here.
Commander Vandom.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Vandom is one of my favorite characters in this game.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere is something I'm going to start using in real life. That's a great way out.
I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked her to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the Rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandom is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
I know where the divisions are.
Whoa there, Itchy Trigger. I know you're just chafing at the bit to run out there and grab the world by its tail. But
still
you
gonna
need
get
to choose a
exposition?
division
Oh, come on.
first. Once that's all hashed out, we can get into detail about what your first assignment's gonna be.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes,
Oh boy, this is gonna take
like
a while.
you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster
Accurate.
we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Serena and Gwen? This is their division.
You were absolutely right.
Interceptors have one main duty.
Have you seen Lau?
Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads, they escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigen that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers.
This lore is annoying because I already know what group I'm gonna pick.
These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? All right, prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person.
As a side note, there are actually a lot of lost cats and dogs in this game.
Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join?
As a matter of fact,
Don't
yes.
fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigens, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
I've literally been ready to choose for 10 minutes now.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
Pathfinders. So I'm all about planning those probes. I will switch to something else later as appropriate.
Then it's settled?
But definitely Pathfinder first.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Oh, that is so Final Fantasy XIV.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson.
All right. Thanks for popping in,
Pathfinders,
Sunglasses.
right?
I really appreciate it. You have a good night.
Talking indigents
Probably see you
here or
on
what?
Thursday, maybe when I do Metroid Prime again.
Your guess is as good
Either
as
way,
mine.
see you later.
But
Thanks
they
again.
did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known
Yeah.
location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
So it is technically possible to hook Simu up to work online, but that takes a lot of effort that I don't feel like going through. I might do it down the line, maybe, possibly, but definitely was not going to have the time to figure that out in the last 2 days when I just got started with this. Oh, right, you don't get a skill until chapter 6, I think, and then flight comes in chapter 9, so even the regular skill is a long way off. Chapter 5, 6, something like that. I am not gonna go buy gear right now. I'm fine with what I got. What I am gonna do, however, world map, Primordia. Let's not walk all the way out there. Oh dang, level 8. Let's get back on the main path. Well, I'm level 6 and 7. That's not horrible. If that helps. What's the best way down there? Straight down, I guess. Oh, what? That was rude. Oh, jeez. Oh, damn. Took me out with one hit. What was that? Not gonna take him out. Oh well, I tried. I think that is still the right path to take. But I'm very specifically gonna have to be as far out of eyesight of that thing as possible. Oh, there's another one right there, though. Well, that's level 8. That's not as bad as the level 10 one from before. Where even was the level 10 one? It's around the cliff. I didn't even see it. I mean, there's a limit to how well that's gonna work. horrible. I apologize in retrospect for your brother doing that to you. Okay, the enemies down here are still kind of dangerous, but they don't attack on eyesight at least, so... Oh, look at that level 81 monkey over there. It's not... Definitely not going back up that way. Is that a burb? I can't tell. Oh, can't wait until I level those up so it doesn't take that many button clicks. The map is having me go there, but I think it means I need to go up. So I'm gonna have to go this way and around. Ooh, level 12. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to stop and grind. Although I can technically cheat. This emulator offers the ability to just like instantly quadruple how much XP you get from every battle. I might do that when we get to the end game to make it a quicker process to get leveled up to fight the harder tyrants, but I don't plan on doing any of that stuff until way later. I would rather play the game properly and enjoy myself. This is insane. I love this. This game only runs at 30 frames a second on the actual Wii U hardware, so this is like fantastic. Even with the stuttering and the occasional flickers and the audio popping, it's just like, oh. And the best thing about it is everything you see here, it's just like Breath of the Wild. I can just go there. I can't go there now, but everything you see, I can go to that place and climb it and explore it. And I'm gonna be doing that as I play, eventually. Alright, let's... Can that dude... No. That's not a sight guy. I want to pop over here and hit up that campsite. And then I will backtrack. This mountain? Oh yeah, here we go. This is the right way. Although climbing the mountain at night might be dicey. I don't know how difficult the enemies are going to be, but we shall find out.
Looks like we've got no choice. Engaging! Laid out some fire for me!
Look at this sitting duck!
Yeah, speak of the devil.
Fire away! Clone armor!
I should actually be fighting all these things anyway.
Appreciate it.
Because I definitely need the XP.
Light slinger! Side slash! Flame grenade! Shadow strike! Now we're ready for the burn! And the attack to them! Chrome armor! Fire carnival!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
That was a stretch.
I don't know why they even bothered. strategy.
All right, now I'm getting Pathfinder Division XP as well. Forgot that was a thing.
Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
No signs of the team. If they were eaten, we'd know it. So did they walk away, or were they taken? Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out. I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Hypershadow
Thing
311.
over there, maybe?
Appreciate it.
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
Oh.
And look at this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms, too. Multiple signals, moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think...
I think you're right.
I know what it is, so I'll just
Look
say
at
the
their
right answer.
movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira?
No, they're
Or
not.
are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there! Drop your weapons!
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Earth aliens! Surrender! Now!
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn. Stand down! Did you already forget my first lesson? Fighting is a last resort. Our friends here appear to be able to speak our language. Which means we need to find out if diplomacy is a viable option.
You're right.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiation. No conditions. We have our orders. All Earth aliens must die.
Yeah, I was gonna skip the diplomacy because I knew this was gonna happen.
Now it's my turn!
That's not bad.
Upper hand! Now, melee attack!
When I hit hard. I'm feeling
Right, switch to close range combat!
Fire carnival! Flame grenade! for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
Alright, before we sneak in there, who knows how this is gonna go. Oh, I need some field action upgrades. Oh. What level's this one? Oh, most of the enemies out here are only level 6 or 7. This won't be too horrible, theoretically. Although they probably don't want me to just walk right in.
Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see. Seems to be originating from that building over there.
The pop
better
in.
get moving. There's no time to lose.
Well, let's pop in more texture loading, but I think there's a setting I can change in the graphics packs for this game that will load those textures in from afar. Oh, I need to
Sky's the limit with me.
not get seen by that thing. I want to avoid those two, but they theoretically would not be too horrible. I don't think there's any avoiding the level 8 guy though.
The early bird smashes the worm.
Really? You look a little shaken up.
Let's see. Can I get up there from here? I might not be able to go this way. Not sure offhand what you're talking about. I know I've seen what you're talking about, but I actually can't remember anyway. Can I get sneak past those guys? They'll come up here, probably. Oh, allow me to go up there and around. Oh shit. Can I go for that on the way out, or can I get that from here? Oh, that's here. Can I sneak around them? There's two guys right there at the probe, though. Just come at it from this side. Yeah, I can draw them over here, and nothing else should attack me. And back here, stuff some bugs that don't matter. Okay, cool. No, I don't want to target lock him. Trying to target the other one. Oh well.
Open fire! Now!
Target in sight!
Flame grenade!
Grenade! Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike!
When I hit, got it! Lay out, cover fire! Fire tornado!
Side flash!
Quiet death! Recuperate! Strike.
A new ability. I don't even know when I got that, but
Fire on! Swing the face right! Flame grenade! Wow!
Shadow strike! Nice. Move in and do some damage. Side
When I
flash!
hit, I bomb. Leave this to me.
Now it's my turn.
That lightning will clear your tail. Don't let up.
hit it at all.
Fire carnival. Soul hammer. Yay! We win.
Cool.
Let's keep it up.
All right. I was not gonna leave without putting that probe in. Where do I need to go to get up there? Back around? No, we're still down low. We just went an entire circle. I'm low enough low that I don't want to risk fighting that thing right now. I forgot to get up here. That thing turned around already, so I can go through here. Right, up here and around. Okay, now that you say the name, I vaguely remember what you're referring to. Ooh, level 45 enemy. Not going that way. Okay. Let's fight the guys here. See if there's anything like to pick up.
Open fire! Now!
Target in sight!
Fire carnival!
Shadow strike!
Fight this dude up here. Was there anything? I didn't see any treasure chests or anything like that.
I'm gonna go all out.
Let's see what you got.
Later.
Now,
Leave this
my
to me.
turn.
Hammer! Wow!
Sliding slinger. Now, melee attacks.
When I hit, I hit hard.
I don't fully understand what you're talking about, so I'd have to see a picture of them, I guess. I'm not sure why I taunted. I don't want to take damage from this.
We've got a way to go. Let's keep it up.
Alright, what's in here?
This is good.
Oh. What's the stuff of that? I'm gonna run for it.
Yes! Hit him again for me!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I'm not prepared to be fighting tyrants right now. Oh, yeah, now that I'm outside, I can see the dude up there. Yeesh. Alright, anyway. Let's go where we're supposed to go.
I'm gonna go all out.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Fire carnival!
Over here, drag them off the bridge. Well, that was the idea. Come on, come on.
Infuriate!
Oh, hey, little Silvers, how's it going? Good to see you. Dang it, I guess we're fighting on the bridge. Fine.
Flame grenade! Soul hammer!
That's how you do it. You can do it.
I'll dodge every blow! Chrome armor!
Side slash. Shadow strike. Upper hand.
Slip edge! Fire carnival! Yay! We win!
We got him. Let's move.
Alright. I don't like fighting that thing on the bridge because I don't know what's going to pass under the bridge and aggro my attention. Or what I will aggro their attention. Before I continue though, take a second. Just quickly do that. If you're not following Little Cerberus, it would be an excellent idea, so go do it. Alright, let's see. I need to get up there. I can probably just pass these guys well. But that would be XP though. Huh. Just passing by. Oh, really? I can turn the game down a bit. I was having major microphone audio problems earlier, and I had to switch microphones actually, so that probably has something to do with it. Let's do it.
Open fire! No! That's your cover fire! Yes! Hit him again for me! So I'm allowed to go all out? Fire! Help recuperate! When I hit, hard!
Give Lynn some extra shielding.
Upper hand. Move in and do some damage.
Oh man, I was about to die. What?
Hit harder!
Shoot. Alright, get back up.
Help me!
I should come
Look
first.
at me sloppy!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
be a little bit careful with these guys. Oh, all the way back here? Okay, that's not as bad as I was thinking. That's just here at the nav point inside the base. Probably just gotta have to grind levels, I think. Yeah, because I'm down like level 7, so let's just like fight some enemies, I guess.
Open fire! Now! Target in sight! Yes! Hit him again for me! Oh, so I'm allowed to go all out? Shadow strike! Fire carnival! Blow the arm!
Really come after me.
Upper hand.
All right. Where's some more enemies? Come back around, I guess. Fight the rhinos or whatever that were up here in the first place. Okay, I'll check it in a second. That's right, there were these guys first. You know what? Let me check. See if we got any better stuff. I got some significantly better stuff in some cases. Can't wear that. One class. At some point, I'm gonna have to come back in here and set their default outfits for the glamour. Forgot she could equip all those outfits there. Okay, nothing better. But maybe I can level up some skills too. As a matter of fact, I can. Well, that's all for now. Oh, she got a lot of new stuff. Let's see. Oh, she's got a lot more stuff to get, though. Do I want to upgrade that? Yeah, I might as well. Do that. That will work for now, I think. That might help a little bit. Still gotta play it safe, though. No, this guy, please.
Open fire! Now! Flame grenade!
Yeah, you're on top of this now.
stay ranged, but I'll just use an attack that switches to my knives and then not go back. Which doesn't help with enemy DPS, does it?
Open fire! Now!
I'm gonna drag them over here so I don't have to risk the tyrant up top coming at me. And it's not working.
Hit him again for me! Oh, so I'm allowed to go all out?
Shadow strike!
What? Soul hammer!
Side slash! Sliding swinger!
Now we're thinking. Let's get back into this!
Now, my turn!
Yay! We win! Hope I didn't get in the way. Open fire! Now!
Target in sight!
Just trying to get enough XP to at least get myself a level 8.
Shadow
Fire!
strike!
Yes! Hit him again! So I'm allowed to go all out? What? Recuperate!
Sliding swinger! Side slash! Shadow strike!
I should use that
Upper hand!
after she did.
Close in! When I hit, I hit hard.
Oh well.
Scream edge!
Level up!
Nice.
I think even my cooking got better.
Level 9 enemies, dangerous ones too. Alright, I'm gonna save again. Let's try this again. I will say if I can't get through this next area, if I get killed again, I'll probably just stop for the night, try again another time. Maybe grind some levels off stream and come back to it next week. But in the meantime, let's at least attempt it once
Go all out. First. Ask questions later.
by fighting all these guys.
Now it's my turn!
Fire!
Side slash!
Soul hammer! Oopsie daisy!
Target in sight!
Got it! Lay down and cover fire! Look at this sitting dung! Look edge! Are you kidding? What's all this colunga? Let's shoot it!
Side slash! Shadow strike!
Now we're starting to limit.
Slide nice! Move in and do some damage!
Got me a nice level up. Oh, I should not be inside this thing.
Fire! Are you kidding? What's all this colunga? Just shoot it!
Side slash! Upper hand!
Come on, come on, come on.
Slide nice! Move in and do some damage!
I didn't get my top level leave at the time. Oh well.
Shadow strike!
Wild down! Topple them! Close in! Chrome armor!
Appreciate it! Sliding swinger!
That was the you take to let your head up! Fire carnival!
Now, melee attack!
When I hit,
Shadow strike! Upper hand! Use an aura! Get your total
I
battle!
won't leave you a second.
Side slash!
Yay! We win!
Alright.
Let's keep it up!
Got me a good bit of XP. Oh, I'm almost... No, that was Elma. Elma is almost level 9. Alright, this guy...
I'm gonna go all out.
They're off guard! Stagger them with a melee attack!
Stop it!
Slide!
Slightly too early.
Flame grenade! Where did they all come from?
Side slash!
Chrome armor.
Appreciate it! Use an aura! Get control of the battle! Sliding swinger!
Now we're thinking. Let's get
Oh, no, really all cool.
Move in and keep the rhythm going! Upper
flame
hand!
grenade!
Just keep it going.
Side slash!
Recuperate! Hey,
Right, nice. Move in and do some damage.
when I hit, I hard.
Now, my turn.
Iron Prison!
Shadow strike. Upper hand. Side knife. Move in and do some damage.
When I hit, I go hard.
Touch me up. Slice. Appreciate it.
Good luck. Flame grenade! Fire grenade!
Primer. Shadow strike.
They're about to be one dead.
Side knife. Move in and do some damage.
When I hit, I go hard.
Alright.
Recuperate! Infuriate! Chrome armor. Things like flame grenade! That was the beauty!
Now,
Go
my
get
turn.
up!
Side slash.
Death!
Shadow strike.
Soul hammer!
Upper hand.
Fire carnival! Fire! Flick! We've got a way to go.
Okay, that got a little bit dicier than I was expecting, but... alright. They're probably still too much, but it occurs to me I don't have to fight them. I can just jump up on these things. I'm an idiot for forgetting that. Come around and hit this before I go inside. Yeah. How do we get? Oh, this side. Save it real quick. Now that I'm here.
They're all dead. You killed them all. In cold blood.
Fortune did not smile upon them today.
Nelson.
You filthy Earth aliens do not belong on this planet.
You seem more fluent than the others. Are you in charge?
I am called Glennar. I command this squad, Earth alien. Now it is time for you to surrender.
Hello, Glennar. I am called Elma, and I command this squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize for intruding. We crash-landed here after our ship was damaged in an attack by unknown adversaries.
Still trying
We were hoping
diplomacy.
we could negotiate a peaceful settlement in exchange for our friends, but
Peaceful settlement. Your words are wasted. All we can promise Earth aliens is a swift death.
Elma.
right, we tried. Looks like survival of the fittest it is. Fine then. Seeing as you know we come from Earth, I'm guessing there's a good chance we might have a score to settle with you anyway. Engaging! Lay down the fire!
Look at it sitting duck.
Sliding! Split the fire!
Wow, that's a lot of damage you're taking me in the juice.
Silent fire!
Oh, this is bad.
Soul hammer!
You're tough. Touch me up!
Infuriate!
patch anybody up.
I owe you one. Move in and keep them going. Side slash.
Should get that on mid, probably. Yeah, there she goes.
I have to stay in this. Help me.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
When I hit, switch to close range combat.
Oh, what?
Shadow strike. Grenade.
What? That guy was almost dead. Oh, dang.
Upper hand.
I almost turned it around.
Side slash.
She's not gonna kill him on his own, though.
Sliding slinger. They're tough. Touch me up.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do some grinding. I could continue to grind enemies out here. That would probably work. But I'm not going to do that right now, so say it one more time. And let that be it for the evening. Alright, so thank you everybody for popping in. Had a good time. Appreciate the... I don't know how many people from Swag Fam are still here left, but definitely appreciate the raid. It was pretty awesome. Let's go find somebody else to raid, though. Let's see who else is streaming right now. It's pretty late. Not sure if anybody else is even on. But maybe somebody is. It was good to come back to Xenoblade Chronicles X. I haven't played this game in years. 4 or 5. Really nice to come back to it. I'm looking forward to playing it again all the way through. I know better now about some of the side quests that have really bad endings if you choose the wrong decision, so I know what to expect, at least. Believe it or not, there's not actually anybody streaming that I would want to send you all to. So I guess we'll just end for the night and not raid, which is a little bit weird for me, but has happened sometimes. But yeah, thank you everybody for... Oh, I guess we can raid your acquaintance. Are they mature audiences only? Just to let everybody know, but we can pop over there. Let me check that out real quick. I would say the thing about that though is I'm not a fan of horror games, and so I'm rating somebody playing a game that I would have to at least take a few minutes to watch in order to be nice. That's like, oh, I don't want to have to watch something as scary as Dead Space. Let me see. Waiting for the ad to finish. Oh, no. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it. I need to get to bed anyway, so we'll make sure to raid Thursday. I'll start stream earlier just so I don't have this issue. But yeah, appreciate it. It was nice playing. I'm really glad a lot of people showed up to watch. This is... Oh, MKV. I've been raiding for like 4 hours, or I've been streaming for like 4 hours now, so I'm sorry you just showed up, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Nah, it's fine. I'll just forgo the raid tonight. But yeah, thank you everybody for popping in. From now on, I will be playing Xenoblade Chronicles X on Tuesdays, and we'll just do Metroid Prime on Thursdays. Dragon Quest Builders will continue on Saturdays, although this Saturday I'm gonna be busy, so I'll either do Friday or Sunday. I'm not sure yet. I will let everybody know via Twitter. But beyond that, thank you again, everybody, and I will see you all on Thursday. You all have a wonderful night.